Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance. Natalie reveals the real reason why she dumped Gino brutally. 90 Day Fiance star Natalie didn't just walk out on Gino Palazzolo. She literally stormed out of his and Jasmine Pineda's lives. But this doesn't mean that she isn't willing to share her narrative. Natalie has finally spilled some piping hot tea about her breakup and revealed the real reason behind her split from Gino. Natalie isn't holding herself back, and she ended up exposing what Gino did to her and what really went wrong. She further accused the latter of a long list of issues, and viewers are still picking up their dropped jaws. Is this true? What is this all about? What did she reveal? Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy because the tea is really hot. 90 Day Fiancé star Gino Palazzolo isn't ready to take any accountability. He continues to point fingers at everyone but himself after Natalie left him. He openly accused his cousin, Dana, and his wife, Michelle, of ruining everything. The celeb claimed that he had an amazing bond with Natalie during the initial days of their relationship, but things went straight off a cliff because of the people around him. Gino told the cameras that he keeps replaying everything that happened in his mind. He wondered what would have happened if Jasmine hadn't shown up or if Michelle had treated Natalie with more respect. He believes that things would have been really different, and Natalie would have been with him if Jasmine and Michelle had done things right. Gino further added, "It kills me to think about it." 90 Day Fiancé star Natalie had had enough of Jasmine Pineda's physical altercation and insult when she decided to storm out and go to her hotel. Though Gino Palazzolo tried to mend fences with her, she wasn't ready to buy any of his excuses. Apparently, Natalie accused her boyfriend of not telling her the details and throwing her into the fire. She made it clear that this wasn't fair to her and she wasn't going to take the insult at all. Natalie stated, "I wish you had the balls to F. Tell me the truth." She believes that she was used in Jasmine and Gino's silly toxic drama, and she isn't the kind of woman who would even want to become part of it. Moreover, Natalie pointed out how Gino didn't give a proper closure to Jasmine, and she still had a hope of reconciliation. Natalie recalled that Gino had dinner with Jasmine, which sparked a ray of hope in her mind. While the latter tried his best to convince Natalie that he gave a pretty good closure, she made it clear that it wasn't enough at all. She further noted that if she knew there was a chance of Jasmine and Gino getting together, she wouldn't have even come to meet him. Natalie announced that she didn't have time for this drama, and she wasn't that kind of woman. Hence, she packed her bags and left the hotel while Gino was still begging her to stay. What do you think about Natalie's decision? Do let us know in the comment section. Keep coming back to for more updates. If there's one thing 90 Day Fiancé fans can agree on, it's that Natalie Mordavtseva has never been afraid to shake things up. The Ukrainian reality star, known for her intense personality, whirlwind romances, and tearful confessions, has once again left viewers buzzing. After a messy and public breakup with Gino Palazzolo, the Michigan-based automotive engineer who captured her heart and tested her patience, Natalie is finally revealing the real reason why she brutally ended their relationship. And it's not exactly what fans expected. The end of a tumultuous love story. From the moment Natalie and Gino appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, their relationship was one that fascinated and frustrated viewers. Gino, with his ever-present baseball cap and awkward mannerisms, seemed to adore Natalie. He showered her with gifts, promised her stability in the United States, and dreamed of building a family. Natalie, on the other hand, was fiery, passionate, and often blunt in her delivery. She had a vision of love that was romantic, spiritual, and uncompromising. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, but so were their clashes. From Gino's questionable texting history with his exes to Natalie's explosive accusations, the couple's roller coaster dynamic made for unforgettable television. By the time their breakup happened, many fans thought they understood the cracks in their relationship. But now, Natalie is pulling back the curtain with her side of the story, and it's more raw, personal, and shocking than anyone imagined. Natalie breaks her silence. In a recent sit-down interview, Natalie opened up about the breakup with a candor that left even seasoned 90-day Fiance fans stunned. People think I left Gino because of little things, like his texting, or because I was emotional, Natalie explained. But the truth is it was much deeper. I realized I could not be myself with him anymore. I felt like I was suffocating in a relationship that didn't see me, didn't understand me, and didn't love me the way I needed. According to Natalie, the breaking point came not during one of their infamous fights, but during a quiet, ordinary evening at Gino's house. We were sitting at dinner, and I looked across the table. I saw a man who loved comfort, routine, and safety more than he loved adventure or me. And I realized I would never be happy living in someone else's shadow. That moment broke me inside. The hidden struggles. Natalie revealed that her biggest issue with Gino wasn't his past messages to his ex, or even his occasional lack of romance. Instead, it was the way he consistently dismissed her dreams and minimized her needs. She claimed that Gino didn't support her acting aspirations or her desire to pursue a more glamorous, adventurous life. I wanted to create, to live with passion, to explore. He wanted to stay home, eat the same food, and wear the same hat every day. We were not growing together, we were stuck. And I couldn't imagine my future in that prison. For Natalie, the cultural differences also weighed heavily. While she admired Gino's hardworking, stable nature, she found herself craving more emotional connection and depth than he could provide. Gino's side of the story. Gino, for his part, hasn't stayed completely silent. Friends close to him claim he was blindsided by Natalie's brutal exit. He reportedly told them that he loved her deeply, but often felt like nothing he did was good enough. Gino gave her everything he could, one insider revealed. But Natalie was always chasing something bigger, something more dramatic. He just couldn't keep up with her constant demands for excitement. It's no secret that Gino valued security and loyalty over passion, while Natalie placed emotional fireworks and dramatic declarations of love at the top of her list. Fans react, Team Natalie or Team Gino. As always in the 90-Day Fiancé universe, the breakup has divided fans. Some viewers applaud Natalie for being honest about her needs and walking away from a relationship that didn't fulfill her. She did the right thing, one fan commented online. Life's too short to settle for someone who doesn't see you or share your vision. Others, however, accuse Natalie of being ungrateful and overly dramatic. Gino loved her, flaws and all, another fan argued. She's the one who blew it up for the cameras. She'll never find someone patient enough to deal with her again. The brutality of the breakup. What shocked fans most wasn't that Natalie left, it was how she left. Multiple sources claim that Natalie ended things in the middle of a heated argument, packing her bags and storming out without a word. Gino allegedly sat stunned in his living room, unsure if she would ever come back. Natalie later admitted, "Yes, I left brutally. I couldn't stay one more night. Sometimes you need to break the cage, even if it hurts. I know it was cold, but it was survival." For Natalie, it wasn't about cruelty. It was about reclaiming her independence in a way that left no room for second-guessing. What's next for Natalie? Since leaving Gino, Natalie has been dropping hints about a new chapter in her life. She's been seen in Los Angeles, auditioning for acting roles, attending events, and focusing on self-growth. Insiders say she's been working on a memoir that will detail her journey from Ukraine to America, her marriages, and her quest for true love. "I want women to know they don't have to settle," Natalie shared. "Even if the world tells you to stay, you can leave. You can create your own happiness." As for dating, Natalie insists she's not rushing. "I need to love myself first. If love comes, it comes. But I will never again stay with someone who dims my light." Where does this leave Gino? Meanwhile, Gino appears to be focusing on healing. Friends say he's keeping a low profile, working long hours, and spending time with family. While devastated by Natalie's sudden exit, he hasn't ruled out love in the future. He still believes in marriage and finding someone who values stability, an insider noted. He just knows Natalie wasn't the one. the final word. In the world of 90 Day Fiance, relationships are rarely simple, and Natalie and Gino's love story was one of the most complicated yet. For Natalie, leaving was about survival, freedom, and self-respect. For Gino, it was a painful reminder that love sometimes isn't enough. Their breakup may have been brutal, but it also revealed a truth many couples face. When two people's visions of happiness are fundamentally different, no amount of compromise can bridge the gap. Natalie may have left Gino behind, but in doing so, she found her voice. And whether fans love her or hate her, one thing is certain: Natalie will never stop being unapologetically herself.